Do you believe that you are on the verge of being wealthy since everything is practically flying as we speak, my fellow men? At this very moment, we are the beginning of the summer pump, and it is not even summer yet. It's not intended to be a dull summer, but perhaps a really exciting summer, men, where you're not sleeping and you're checking your phone every night and reviewing your portfolio, guys. So let us get started, because it appears that we are just getting started. Good morning, everyone. I really hope that you guys are having a fantastic additional piece of money today, which is around $2.32 in the green. Bitcoin is currently trading for more than $110,000. This chart is confusing me. What's going on? In all actuality, it is only heading in one direction, and that is upwards. After this point, it is completely absurd. Life as a bear is becoming increasingly perilous. Short positions in Bitcoin were liquidated in the previous 60 minutes, totaling little over $110 million. In the past 60 minutes, I have been by myself. Where do you stand with the past, such as 4 hours or 12 hours in a day? Do you agree? And there hasn't even been a halt to it yet. Now, gentlemen, things are getting insane. It's going crazy. Wow. Do you agree that I was caught off guard by this? All of a sudden, when everything is in motion and everything is truly on the verge of going to the moon right now, a lot of things are going on, as we can see in the footage that we have today. David Schruess is an extremely active individual. Where does David Schruess stand in this situation? Despite the fact that I have no idea, I believe it is due of the XRP pump's prominence. Now we've reached the area of the XRP community where things become very exciting. No, this is quite intriguing to consider. Watch out for this. 5A9 has been confirmed a great number of times in the past, and there is a reason why David Schruess questioned us in the song Bingo, whether the name of the dog or the name of the farmer was being referred to in the song. Bingo, often known as Bingo, was his name. Oh, there was a farmer who had a dog called Bingo, and it's about like a children's song. Guys, we're not going to come down here. Take a look at this. The song index number is 589. What is 589? I am referring to, in conclusion, a moon phase of 95.8% on June 9th, 2025, indicates that the moon is in the waxing phase. Come on, guys, we received another 589 today. In the direction of the full moon on June 11th, gibbous is getting closer and closer to being full, and its brilliance is growing. The 11th of June, huh? I beg you to hold on for a moment longer. The other day Mr. Poole was talking about June 11th, and he mentioned that the number 611 or 331 corresponds to June 11th. Wait just a moment. What is it? Yeah, let us prepare, guys, because it's getting crazy out here. You guys ready? You guys want to know why? Because of this one, a single tweet. And if this doesn't make you excited, then I don't know what else. Well, because I don't think Davis Shorts usually tweets these things out, especially when he's on the flight from Davis Shorts. My plane took off from the gate that was the simplest to remember from the start of the flight. All right, the very last time he weeded stuff out was exactly 1 hour ago. There are individuals down below who are attempting to connect the dots and figure out what this might possibly imply. So the G8 is correct. I have no idea, but I am aware that the letter G is incredibly important. No pun meant, but I'm talking about the times when I'm like, wait a second, plane, We are aware of the consequences that the situation will bring us. There is a good chance that Davy Schroes will be returning to the main stage of XRP Apex this week on many occasions, and he will be accepting your questions. Please leave your questions in the comments section below, and he will choose a few of them to discuss at the closing session. All right? Davy Schroes is going to be present at this event that will take place in Singapore from the 10th to the 12th of June. Ripple, all right, Apex and 25 are the hosts and hosts. I am curious as to whether or not anything will be released. Therefore, this is going to be a really significant event. I'm going to think that there will be, because as you probably already know, everything is like everyone is really thrilled, and you really want to push your announcement when everyone is excited and prices are rising up, right? However, this is not the case when everything is dead and prices are falling. At this point, I am speculating that there will be a few announcements made. It is hoped that there is, and it is possible that something can rouse XRP, right? What appears to be happening is that it is slowly beginning to wake up. But if you guys are attempting to ask Davy Shorts any questions, you guys may come down in the description below. You do ask us, don't you? Take note of this. In the end, they do make use of it, don't they? Exactly. My inquiry to David Shorts is, can you please provide us with a cryptic message regarding the moon's position with regard to the meeting? But I have no idea how to do that. I suppose you will need to come up with an original solution. But you are correct. It is important to keep in mind that David Shorts is now his route to Singapore due to the XRPL Apex transaction. In spite of the fact that I believe that the event that is taking place over there will be bullish, it is important to keep in mind that playing flight properly will result in greater prices. How come? That's exactly what I was thinking about your boys, isn't it? One might say that XRP is on the verge of taking off. Are you not interested in that? What is it about it that is so intriguing as well? 611. This is for Mr. Examine the charts in their entirety. We saw $100 notes all over the place, and he tweeted it out. It appears that this chart is just as fascinating. Guys, you are aware that there is a moving average, and that it is located in the middle of the chart. Look at the candlesticks and see how they are moving at your average. It is extremely intriguing, but the chart is moving in the other direction. There is a little dump pump from the pump dump pump. After that it just consolidated, and then from that point on it just pumped hard. Dump and then pump after pump after pump appears to be the appropriate thing to do. How does it appear? It appears to be correct. In spite of the fact that it is chopped up and cropped out, I am unable to determine, but it appears like there is a could you say that's a continuance of bullishness, mainly due to the fact that it continues to proceed in this manner. Pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate. It's fascinating. Are we going to see an influx of money into XRP? Is that the option with XRP? I'm going to think that it's because it's kind of moving over to the side. While Bitcoin is seeing explosive growth, it is only natural for it to catch up to the market. How come? It was predicted a very long time ago. In the Springer, Muna is located in the Jonna. That's what seems to be the case, right? As a result of the fact that we are currently in the month of June, this is the reason why we are actually mooning, isn't it? Today is the last roundtable, people, and I want you to take a look at this from the SEC. There will be a final roundtable meeting for the SEC task group today at 1 o'clock. There is going to be a live stream accessible. There is just no way that I could possibly understand what these men have been discussing at these roundtables. I have absolutely no idea. To the best of my knowledge, the only thing I am aware of is that when we talk about a round table, the bear and his pals are included, right? The players are seated around the circular table and placing bets since the stakes are really high. What is the winner of the financial system? Anyway, let us get started. I'm going to think that it's for XRP, is that correct? In a short amount of time, Ripple will also be finished here. If that is your last round table, despite the fact that I don't believe they discussed Ripple at any point throughout those sessions, which I believe they did, but I am confident that it will come to an end, men. Why is that? It seems as like the charts are predicting some shocking information that will be released in the near future, but I have no idea what it is. It is my view that there are two primary catalysts that will truly wake up XRP to move to new all-time highs. I am predicting that this will happen. I'm not sure, but it's going to be one of the most important exchange-traded funds, ETFs. I have no idea how significant it is. On top of that, I have no idea how I could possibly communicate or express it to other people. The second case concludes that JP Morgan will be activated and will be propping up the stamp currency to heights that we have never even imagined of before. The method that we will reach to that point is via the charts. Explosive ETFs will be for XRP, right? Spot ETFs number 2 include the case. Assuming it, why is that? XRP on the 2-day chart then. It is quite fascinating, gentlemen, and it appears that this is a death cross, is that correct? Due to the fact that I am not familiar with the moving average itself, I am unable to provide an answer. At the point where this yellow line which is on the right is visible to you, the yellow line is located above the white line. XRP pumping is the only way that could possibly go place, right? The golden cross will thereafter become active at that point. Also, it's pretty much time to go going, right? Nevertheless, this is how that will take place. It being said, let me explain how it will be implemented. In the present moment, bearish averages are forming from the hourly to the 2 to the 3 to the 4 intervals, all the way to the 12th. We won't have any adverse price action unless we move beyond $2.45 or anything just above this level. If we could just go to 250, folks, we would be in a position to avoid those bearish price actions. It is feasible since you guys are aware of the reasons why Bitcoin is soaring to new heights. Okay, the only problem I'm having right now is that this chart is showing that there are more individuals who are spitting corn, correct? Ineffective in the face of it. By that moment we had returned to the position where we needed to maintain this level as support. Will it be able to hold or will it not be able to hold? It is trying as hard as males. The only thing that worries me is that although I am aware that everyone is bullish, I am also bullish. The only thing that worries me right now is that this appears to be consolidation during a slump. The term refers to